modern battlefield footage has exposed a brutal truth for armored vehicles. In high-intensity conflicts like the Ukraine war, a legacy infantry fighting vehicle without advanced electronic protection is completely defenseless, becoming an easy target for low-cost first-person view drones within the first 5 minutes of engagement. This massive vulnerability left mechanized forces with zero margin for error, leading global defense analysts to argue that, on paper, their only tactical salvation would be an entirely new generation of sovereign armor. Right on cue, in early April 2026, the Vietnam Ministry of National Defense officially approved the final evaluation trials and ordered the immediate mass production of its indigenous XCB-01 infantry fighting vehicle. Vietnam did not choose to remain vulnerable by relying on foreign suppliers. They chose to build an independent mechanical beast designed to rewrite the rules of regional defense. This major milestone in April 2026 marks the critical transition of the XCB-01 from a prototype to full-scale industrial manufacturing. Developed by the General Department of Defense Industry, with hull integration executed at the Z-189 shipyard and firepower systems synchronized at the Z-125 factory, the XCB-01 represents a monumental leap forward. This tracked platform weighs approximately 15,000 kilograms, significantly outmassing older legacy vehicles to provide heavily reinforced armor protection and a much larger troop compartment for 8 fully equipped infantry soldiers. More importantly, it solves the precise battlefield dilemmas seen in recent conflicts by integrating a localized laser warning receiver system capable of deploying automated smoke countermeasures within 0.5 seconds of being targeted. Combined with a modernized HT-7301 turret that slashes target acquisition time down to under 6 seconds, the mass production of the XCB-01 effectively secures Vietnam's strategic self-reliance. Before we go on, you think sovereign armor can truly defeat modern drone threats? Subscribe now and tell me where you are watching from. To truly appreciate why this domestic platform is causing a stir among regional defense observers, we must look directly beneath its steel hull. For decades, international military critics assumed any Vietnamese armored project would simply copy the Soviet legacy BMP-1 design. The technical reality of the mass production model, finalized in mid-2026, shatters that exact assumption. The overall combat weight has been increased to 15,000 kilograms, a deliberate engineering decision that directly addresses historical survivability flaws. This extra weight provides a significantly reinforced upper frontal glacis plate capable of deflecting heavy machine gun rounds, while simultaneously expanding the internal troop compartment. Instead of cramming personnel into a dangerously restrictive space, the XCB-01 comfortably carries a 3-person crew alongside 8 fully equipped infantry soldiers, ensuring they arrive at the front line ready for high-intensity operations. The true transformation, however, lies within the specialized HT-7301 turret system manufactured at the Z-125 defense plant. On paper, the vehicle maintains a traditional 73mm a 2.8-gram smoothbore gun, and an integrated B-72 Malyutka anti-tank guided missile system. Yet, the electronic backbone is completely modern. Legacy platforms required up to 30 seconds for a gunner to manually track a target using basic optical sights. The XCB-01 integrates a localized day and night electro-optical thermal imaging system paired with an automated laser rangefinder, slashing total target acquisition time down to under 6 seconds. Furthermore, the B-72 missile infrastructure has been upgraded to a semi-automatic command to line-of-sight system. This electronic modification dramatically inflates the first-round hit probability from a meager 30% to over 85% at a maximum operational range of 3,000 meters, effectively transforming a legacy projectile into a modern main battle tank neutralizer. Combined with a robust UTD-20 turbocharged diesel engine generating 338 horsepower, the vehicle achieves a maximum road speed of 65 kilometers per hour and maintains a seamless amphibious swimming capability of 8 kilometers per hour without any prior battlefield preparation. The operational deployment of this domestic infantry fighting vehicle carries profound strategic weight far beyond its technical specifications. By establishing a fully localized manufacturing supply chain by mid-2026, Vietnam has effectively insulated its mechanized forces from the volatile swings of the global arms market. Leading global defense analysts argue that this independence is a critical necessity in the modern era, where sudden geopolitical shifts or international sanctions can instantly freeze spare parts delivery and render foreign-built fleets completely useless. Building the vehicle across domestic industrial hubs like the Z189 and Z125 facilities ensures that every single dollar spent on national defense remains within the local economy, fueling advancements in specialized metallurgy, heavy precision engineering, and military-grade electronics. On the regional chessboard of Southeast Asia, this industrial capability fundamentally alters the balance of defensive power. Armed forces that rely entirely on multi-million-dollar import packages often struggle to maintain high operational readiness during prolonged friction. In sharp contrast, the standardized rollout of the XCB-01 allows elite mechanized formations, such as the historic 308th and 312th Divisions, to rapidly absorb hundreds of modern tracked platforms without creating an overwhelming financial burden on the national budget. This massive logistical advantage provides a continuous, reliable shield for territorial defense. When other nations in the Indo Pacific evaluate regional stability, the presence of a completely self-sustaining, high-technology armored pipeline makes it crystal clear that any potential infringement on sovereign boundaries would incur an astronomical tactical cost. By transitioning to full-scale production, Vietnam has not just updated its mechanized inventory, it has successfully established a permanent domestic foundation for strategic deterrence that aligns perfectly with its long-standing defensive doctrine of self-reliance. Yet, behind the impressive electronic upgrades and strategic autonomy, leading global defense analysts point out a fascinating engineering blind spot that mainstream media completely overlooked during the mid-2026 rollout. To accommodate the advanced digital subsystems and create enough internal volume for 8 fully equipped infantry soldiers while maintaining a low overall silhouette, the forward engine deck of the XCB-01 sits approximately 15 centimeters higher than the legacy Soviet BMP-1 hull. This precise physical modification slightly restricts the maximum depression angle of the 73mm main gun when firing directly over the front arc of the vehicle. In tactical scenarios, this means the platform must rely on careful positioning when fighting on downward slopes. However, the military engineers at the General Department of Defense Industry accepted this specific compromise as a highly practical trade-off, choosing to prioritize maximum crew survivability and an uncompromised amphibious swimming speed of 8 kilometers per hour over absolute turret depression. This engineering reality delivers a profound lesson for the future of global defense manufacturing. True tactical modernization is not about blindly purchasing the most expensive gold-plated hardware from foreign suppliers. It is about creating tailored, cost-effective solutions designed specifically for domestic geography and indigenous doctrine. The official shift to mass production in 2026 proves that a nation can effectively bridge the technological gap by re-engineering proven combat formulas with modern electronic warfare protection and localized automation. The XCB-01 is no longer just a weapon system. It has become a concrete declaration of absolute defense self-reliance in the Indo Pacific region. Do you think the tactical advantage of complete industrial independence outweighs minor physical design compromises like a restricted gun depression on the modern battlefield? Share your technical thoughts in the comments section below.